To the 25. First play, and Young is going to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. A gain of 5, and it'll be a third and about 13.
You can really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Panthers first down. Double cove.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Young going to move him around. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Young now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's opening drive, and they're now 2 for 2 on third down conversions.
And let's face it, anytime we talk to any coaching staff, heck, players, they always talk about winning third down, how important that is, the deciding factor in winning a football game. And they're off to a really nice start.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Out of the gun, it's Young. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Just tighten up, boys. You got us out here in full field.
13 on one side. Ready. Ready. 20. Poker.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocked it on the door. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Hubbard is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Young to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Xavier Legette, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Can we get dangerous? Can we get dangerous?
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Panthers will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
That nigga ain't playing that shit, though.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return that almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now gone. That's caught. It's Samuel Boyd. And he's brought down. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Goff looking to change the play. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Got smoke, boy.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down, Panthers.
Here is Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to be dumped there. He does have a first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
4-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And the Panthers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Final play of the half, Young. That one complete to the gap. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action. Here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Young. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. There's Gall. Open man here is Conklin. And he slips him past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I fucked up right there. That was the wrong move. I didn't want to give up. So.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down to the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. St. Brown motioning left. Play action. It's Goff. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to get the lead up to 4.
Oh, God.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And, you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he cannot get away. And Young will go down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that could be used against them.
The ball comes out on the hip, but they say it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Young. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now, Goff. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10. Their own 24.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Young. Got a man. That's Ligon.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Young to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Put off by Kirby Joseph. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue. That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.